I'm Libby Spinner, and what is Hanukkah? Hanukkah is the commemoration of the rededication of the temple by the Maccabees. Hanukkah is important to celebrate the successes of Judaism.
A Hebrew tradition of Hanukkah is lighting a menorah for 8 days, symbolizing the 8 days of Hanukkah. The 8 also symbolizes the number of days that the oil burned in the temple in Jerusalem.
The dreidel is a game that families enjoy playing over the 8 days of Hanukkah. There's a lot of traditional foods eaten during Hanukkah, such as latkes, kugel, and brisket. This year, Hanukkah is celebrated November 28th through December 6th.
With this school year coming to the halfway point, it isn't too early to start thinking about post-high school plans. The high school has many great resources that you can use to make this process a whole lot easier. One of these is College Planning Night, which is on December 14th. Topics talked about will include all the different possible routes that you can take after high school from military to college. They also plan on talking about the importance of AP classes and how you can get credits for college. It's not required to attend, however, it is recommended as key information will be shared that is very vital to your future. I recently spoke with Mrs. Olsis about the event, and this is what she had to say.
Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Olsis from the Counseling Center, and I'm here to talk to you today about our college planning night that's coming up soon. So on December 14th from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m., we are going to have a college planning night, and this is for all students in grades 9 through 11. We're going to start the night with 2 separate sessions, one for students in grades 9 and 10 to talk a little bit about what you can be doing now to help plan for college, and then a separate session for students in grade 11 that's going to get into the nitty-gritty of what is going to be happening over the next year as you choose which colleges you're applying to and how the admission process goes. We're then going to have a bunch of different breakout sessions where students can choose which sessions they'd like to go to, and we're going to have topics on things like financial aid and scholarships, athletic eligibility for sports in college, military options in higher education, and how things like ROTC and Army National Guard can help you pay for college. We're also going to have sessions on how dual credit and AP can help you get a jump on your college classes. We're going to have a session on special services and how students can transition their IEPs or 504s to college. And then we're also going to have a panel of guests who are coming in from various colleges. So we have college admission counselors talking about what they really review in the college application process and how they make admission decisions. So we hope you can join us on December 14th at 6:30 for our college planning night. Thanks.
This is Riley Lashaw from Rock TV, and today we're going to be interviewing some admin, counselors, as well as teachers on what is some good life advice as well as college advice. I'm here with
Mrs. Johnston.
And what is the best thing that a student can do to prepare for college?
So there's lots of different things students can do to prepare for college, but by far that high school transcript, so the classes you're taking throughout your 4 years, are going to be what's going to prepare you the best for college. And typically for college admission counselors, that is the number one thing they look at.
And then one final question, what is something that you wish you knew that you were in high school that you know now?
Ooh, that's a good question. I guess just to take advantage of lots of different activities. We're fortunate at Westfield High School that there is something really for everyone here. So if you don't know what that is or you want to get involved, just ask any adult and we'll help you do that.
Mr. Frederick.
And what is the best way to decide what you want to do with the rest of your life?
Oh, wow. I'd say many opportunities as a high schooler to explore what your passions are. So being someone that oversees extracurricular clubs, student activities, along with Mrs. Gibbs, just get plugged in, get involved, because something inevitably will probably really spark something inside of you that you feel like, wow, I'm really good at this, or this is something that I really enjoy that's fulfilling, and that's something that you could hopefully pursue or craft into a career or some kind of life pursuit.
All right, what made you decide that you want to be in the education field?
I think a few factors. One is I took on a few leadership positions when I was in high school. So I was in student government, captain of the soccer team. So I had a lot of people telling me I had a lot of leadership potential. And then also just really enjoyed, I had a family of public servants. So I enjoyed going to my mom who worked at a public library. My grandparents were educators. My sister's a speech pathologist. So a lot of people that surrounded me that showed me what the ins and outs were of the educational field. So it was something that was familiar and I felt comfortable in and felt that it kind of matched my skill set.
Mr. Bruns.
And with the new trimester just kicking off, what are some good things that students can do to stay on top of their work and to achieve the grades that they wish?
Oh, man. I'm a list keeper, so I would say just keeping a notebook. I have a little small field notes notebook that I just keep track of lists of things that I need to get done. And then, because I love when I get to cross those things off. It's awesome.
All right, thank you. Hi, my name is Ryan Lasha from Rock TV, and today I'm here with
Evan Cummings.
And where do you work?
I work at Jimmy John's Westfield.
What is the best part of your job?
Best part of my job is probably the relaxed managers. A really good managing core makes the job a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable for everyone there.
What would you say is the hardest part of your job?
Hardest part of my job is probably balancing out school, my extracurriculars, and that job. But if you can plan accordingly and not have too much on one day, then it'll just be perfect.
What do you use to time manage, just balancing out time between school, work, sleep, all that kind of stuff?
Usually I just try and not, as I said earlier, load up on one day. I like to spread my events out if I can, reschedule some things so where I'm not too crowded on one day and then I can be balanced on each day of the week.
Andrew Chi,
And where do you work?
Freddy's.
What would you say is the best part of your job?
The best part of my job is probably making relationships with people I meet every day.
What would you say is the hardest part of your job?
The hardest part of my job is probably working with food because of smelling bad after work every day.
And what would you say is the best way you time manage between work, school, social life, sleep, all that kind of stuff?
Well, I usually got to come home from work on weekdays and finish my homework right away, and then so I can get to bed on a reasonable time. And on weekends, I usually try to plan work around my plans I have for the weekend.
Are you looking to save lives this holiday season? Well, my name's Nazira, and I'm here
Gerald Maruba.
with an awesome opportunity for you guys.
So there is going to be a Westfield Blood Drive event here at our school. It's on December 9th, and it's from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the upper gymnasium.
It's an awesome way to get service hours, help our community, and get snacks while you're doing a great thing. You can sign up with the link below.